Hey friends and family, welcome to Marcie Creates. This is Marcie. You guys, check out the eye candy. Woo! Hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful hearts. I am so excited. Let me just tell you, this was fun. I'm tired, but this was fun. So let me tell you what I did. So for those of you that watched my video yesterday, you know that we made this really cute joy with the beads necklace. And we made our, I think we did this black one, yes, with the evil eye pendant from Hallcraft. And I did not link Hallcraft. I'm sorry I did not do that yesterday on the video, but I will today. Come here, mister. It's wanting to fight with me. Anyway, I love it. So off camera, I listened to my Poirot audiobook, which was fabulous. It's the first book in the Agatha Christie series. I think it's Murder at Styles Court. And I'm remiss in remembering who the narrator was. I will have to look at that, but he was fabulous. And I don't know if any of you watch Poirot like on PBS, but when I've envisioned Poirot, I see David Suchet, who is a wonderful actor, and he does a great job as Poirot. But anyway, it was so much fun to listen to that. So let me walk you through what I did here. These necklaces are 90% done. And what I mean by that is I made little loops with seed beads as connectors. I wanted to get the main piece done. So like this one, for instance, well, let me just do these. You know what? Let me take them one by one. Let me give you a gander on moss. This is them all together. Now the two that I made on the video yesterday, you've seen. But woo, we're gonna look at all these. And then tonight we're gonna make earrings. I'm gonna do some on the video with you. And then of course, I will continue on my marathon off camera, but I will show you what I create tomorrow as we're doing another little marathon video tomorrow. So let me just pull these off of here. We'll talk about each one and then we'll make some earrings. Okay. So contestant number 1. I did make a few changes. I think I changed my mind on a few of the pendants off camera. But this is contestant number 1. This is a very springy, sparkly, fun. I love the glass heart. You know, that's what started it all. It was so much fun to go through my stash and look for beads. I pulled a lot of beads, like I said, from Jesse James Beads, all different bead subscriptions that I've had over the years where I had leftover beads. So, I mean, this is a perfect project if you have leftover beads. So once I think I mentioned that I do organize by color once I'm done with the box. So, you know, I just took my little pendant and I went through my stash, and this pink, if you don't know if you can see, has a little bit of lavender on the edges. So I grabbed some of that lavender and it's just a lot of fun. So the reason I did these ends is because I want to use different stringing materials at the very end, and I like to make these loops out of coordinating seed beads. I did put a few little seed beads in here as well, and I haven't decided yet, but I will, whether I'm going to do chain, I may do some leather, or I may do fabric to finish this off. But it won't take me long to do that. So that might be, I may extend this another night before we actually do the Etsy shop, because I do want to show you my thought process on finishing these off. So this is a quick way too. You could use bead stoppers if you don't want to do the loops Or if you have some connectors that you like, you could stop it right there and then decide how you want to finish it off. But this went rather quickly once I decided what I wanted and where I wanted it. So that is the springy. I think that's probably the most spring looking. I think I might have one more that's very springy. So I will keep going here. So this pendant I've had for a very long time. I think I've bought this pendant when I first started making jewelry. I kid you not. And I absolutely loved the flower and the sparkly little designs in there. And it was so much fun to pick up the copper. That copper and the light blue are so, so pretty. And I found some really pretty, these copper beads are super gorgeous. And I think those were left over from something. And then I have some really pretty embossed looking flower oval beads that came from Bargain Bead Box. So this was another little labor of love. And I actually know, do I know what I'm doing with this one? No, I don't. Never mind. But the colors are really gorgeous. And I really love the light blue and the very dark. The contrast there is super pretty. So anyway, let me go on to the next one, because we have earrings to make, of course. This is the one I was talking about. Okay, so we did the Evil Eye pendant in the black yesterday. This is the blue one. And I really, these beads right here came from a mix, I think not a mix, but a strand of Jesse James beads that I had laying around that I hadn't used yet. And I love the blue. And I really love the blue and the gold. And I have some silk. Some dyed silk from Jesse James beads that we're going to finish off this necklace with. So that's going to be, whoever wears this is going to be super comfortable, because the dyed fabric is going to be super comfortable on the neck. And so I don't know where, I don't have it near me, but we're going to go over that too. I think I am going to do a finish. So finish jewelry, what am I talking about? Let me back up. So when you're doing a marathon like this, if you get your necklaces to a point, like I have, and all you have left to do is finish off the piece, you can whip out a lot. It saves you a little bit of time. You've done the designing, and what you're asking now of yourself is, how do I want to finish this piece off? And there's many, many ways to do that. So we're going to go over that in a video as well. So that was, whoops. Sorry, guys. That was the blue Evil Eye pendant. I have not touched the other colors, so at some point you'll see those. But I'm just so excited. I think these are really gorgeous, all of these. Now, this is a more traditional look, because it's got the red, but I think it's more modern with the black. And this pendant came from, I bought this at Michael's years and years ago. And this was a separate pendant. This came with a heart that had some glitter on it, and the glitter was coming off, and I really didn't like, I think one of the reasons why I held off on using that piece was I didn't want the glitter shedding on people. So I had, in the meantime, bought this other pendant, so I just replaced them. And then this rose bead here is from a mix from Jesse James Beads. And this whole really gorgeous, I mean, this all came from almost an entire mix from Jesse James. And then I had these really cute black hearts from Hallcraft. I had a lot of spacer beads and really fun textured triangular type beads, or I don't know, kind of a flag shape. And I love these little, I don't know what you call this shape. I guess it's a hexagon maybe, but it's an exaggerated one. And then of course the boho beads Who doesn't love those? And so I thought that really looked nice. And the other cool thing about this pendant is you can either use this side or this side. It's two-sided, which is neat. So I will feature that. When I do that in my Etsy shop, I will make sure that when I take pictures of it, you see both sides so that you know that it has two sides to it. That's important, you know, feature to mention when you're creating jewelry. And so the wearer can wear this side or this side, you know, whichever way they want to wear the necklace. So for this one, I'm envisioning possibly some, if I have any chain reaction from Jesse James beads with like the black and silver, I may do that. Otherwise, that might be either leather or some Rolo chain. I haven't really decided yet, but I love this. This is more traditional. You got your roses, you got your nod to the red, you got your heart, but I think it's very modern at the same time. I don't think it's stereotypical. I don't think of it as stereotypical Valentine jewelry, only because you have all these modern elements and you really could wear this year round. So I don't think it screams Valentine's as much as it does. It looks very rock and roll to me, I guess I could say. Definitely rock and roll. All right. Next up, we have another nod to spring. I love this. Absolutely love this. And I'm not a pastel girl, really, to be honest. But this was a mix from Jesse James beads again that I used. And I just love everything about it. And I think this crystal flower, heart, this came from Hallcraft. And I just love the roses. Now, these roses come from Jesse James beads. They put those a lot in their mixes. And just the pastels and the pretty little fluted rose petals. It's just a cute nod to spring. Now, this one, if I can find something pink to put back here, I would like to do that. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing maybe some silver Rolo chain up here. I doubt that I have any pastel chain reaction, but I might. So we're going to see about that. But again, this went very quickly, and I did use some coordinating seed beads in this really pretty frosty pink, and I think it turned out really nice. Super sparkly. I'm really happy with it. It's definitely something that catches the light. I mean, just that pendant alone, you've got that lilac flashing in there. You've got some pinks and greens. And of course, we have all those colors in our necklace. So that turned out really, really nicely. I was very excited about that one as well. I love all of these. Then, this guy, this is another pendant that I've had forever. In fact, I had to take a damp cloth and it had dust on it. That's how long I've had it. But I had just purchased these cube beads, and then I had these metallic blue rondelles that are super cool with that kind of metallic finish. And these little guys were left over from a bargain bead box that we just played with. And then I just played with what was in between those cubes. I tried to pick up the colors that were in our pendant here. And then look at these. I had a couple of these left over from a Jesse James Beads mystery box, and they are perfect. Just perfect with that pendant. So this one I just see a gold chain, possibly maybe a matte gold chain. We'll see. But super pretty. I might have some chain reaction with clear. And I also like that these cubes have an AB finish. They're picking up lots of different colors on their own too. And I love the contrast of the round and the square, and then you've got these bicones, and then you've got your pretty pendant. That one's a lot of fun. I don't know if I'm going to give this one up. I might keep this one for myself. I really love it. Okay, and then next, not to be outdone, of course, is this guy. Now this also is a pendant that I had for a very long time. Very regal. You know, you've got the crown. It looks like royalty would wear it. And I really love the deep garnet color here. And then I loved the texture of these beads. These came from a mix from Jesse James Beads. And I have these really pretty table cut beads, check beads from Hallcraft with the gold on the edges. And then this also has quite a bit of bronze, like an antique bronze. So I did grab some antique bronze things that I could kind of use as bead caps and accents. And I just really love this. So we'll probably do a gold, I'm thinking a gold chain on the end of this. Last but not least, this is actually a necklace. I forgot that I had this, and as I was making this jewelry, full disclosure, I already had started this necklace a while back and forgotten about it. And as I was clearing out some trays, I found it and I thought, well, here we go. Here's a heart pendant. So this is one that I switched out for one that I had picked yesterday. I absolutely love this hammered heart. And if I can remember where I got it, I will link it in my description. It's super pretty. And I think the Etsy shop I got this from, they have a lot of really pretty matte focal beads, focal pieces. One thing that I do want to do that I did notice, I do not like how this, see how this oval jump ring is off center? I'm going to replace that. I don't care for that, and it's going to come off, and I don't want that to happen. So that will be replaced probably with a round one. And then this was a mix I think I got at Joann's. And then only thing I added to it were these bright blue bicones. These really pretty bicones. And then I added, of course, more gold. I think a bunch of this brushed gold also came from the same shop that I got this. So that is our amazing jewelry necklace marathon. Now, again, they need to be finished off, but I think I'm pretty proud. I was super tired, but with the really fun audiobook that I had on and making all these really pretty pieces, I had a blast. It was really fun. So if you've never done that before, I highly recommend it. You know, tell yourself, I'm going to use this, this, and this, and just go for it. And even if you don't get 10 of them done, maybe you get 8 done, or 6. I was really very surprised I got that much done. So we've got our necklaces. I've got to finish them off, which we will do, like I said. So tonight, I think I'm going to make some earrings, and I'm going to try to coordinate some of them. I kept the mixes of beads so I could play a little bit with some coordinating earrings. And I am not certain about bracelets. Bracelets are a little bit tough for me. I do want to do bracelets, don't get me wrong. I'm thinking maybe of stretchy bracelets, you know, like stackable bracelets, or bracelets where we use the memory wire. You guys let me know in the comments if that's cool with you. I think they'll be beautiful regardless, but we'll just see where this takes us, this little adventure. So stay tuned. In just a second, we will start making some earrings to go with our beautiful, beautiful necklaces. Okay, everybody, so we're going to make earrings. I picked this necklace is going to be the first necklace I'm going to make coordinating earrings with. And then I'm going to make coordinating earrings with this one and our pretty blue evil eye necklace. That'll be on camera, and I'll work on some more tonight. I gotta tell you, I'm already weary. You know, it's hard when you work full time and then you're trying to work at night. I'm gonna get as many done as I can tonight, but we may segue into tomorrow night, but we'll see. We'll see. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint, as I have said. So tonight, I'm going to use this Love You More. Really cute. I love the hearts, but I really am drawn to this oval shape, black beads. And I really, really, really want to play. I love the textures of all the bead caps. So I wanted to find some really cute little bead caps, maybe to put on the edges of these. Let me just dump these out for a second, because I don't know what's going to fit. Those are kind of big. Maybe we'll do some little, those are pretty with the texture. And maybe we'll grab a little sparkly doodad. And these are going to be simple earrings. We're not going to go crazy with them because we have lots of jewelry to make. And then I love these. I love how they pick up this heart. And we will put some bead caps on these. Now let's see. That's cute. Let's see if I have enough of those. That's the other challenge. I may not have enough of those. Oh gosh. Well, let's see. We may have to go with these. I liked these because they have little hearts, but I don't think I have enough of them. So we're going to have to go to plan B, because we need 4 of them. Here's 4. All right, we'll do these 4. And then I think that's going to be it for these. Again, we're wanting to make a lot. Well, maybe, you know what? Let's do some hearts. We'll do a little heart shape. Yeah, that's cute. That's adorable. Okay, done and done. Let me put these back in here. And I did pull out some head pins. And I did, just to be kind to myself, pull some that had the loops already, just so I could make these a little quicker. That's always a nice thing to have too. A variety of the jump rings, you know, some with the flat end and some with the little ball end. And then these that already have one loop on one side are very nice for connecting. So we'll use a couple of those. Let me move our necklace over here. I didn't know if I wanted to use any of the seed beads, but I think I will maybe use those for another design another time. So let's do our, we're going to use our round. Got to grab some tools here. We'll use our little ball. Actually, that one's matte and that one's shiny. So we'll use our little ball head pins, and we'll make our first set of earrings to go with our Love You More necklace. So I'm basically using the really cute ball head pin and one of these textured little tiny rondelles. And we're just going to do like a stack. Now, one thing I forgot about, I do like the sparkliness of this, but I don't like to make a loop when it's got that indentation in there. So I am going to take one of these little round black beads just to kind of fill in that spot. That's cute. All right. Yeah. Today was one of the Mondayest Mondays that ever Mondayed. We're paired up at my job, and so when somebody's out, you know, you got to cover for them. I'm sure that's true at most jobs. And so my coworker, she is enjoying Disney World, I think it is, with her kiddos. God bless her, and I'm happy for her. She deserves it. But that's twice as many salespeople to talk to and help, and of course twice as many customers. So it was very busy today. So one nice thing is, though, you stay busy, and before you know it, the week's over. But everybody's super nice. You know, it's just very busy. Very busy week. But I was literally looking forward to getting back to this today. And today went by fast. I blinked and I was done. I was like, wait a minute, is it really 4? I have a million things left to do. All right, so we have our first little guy here. And then I think we will take one of our already looped bead head pins, and I'm just gonna open him up. We're gonna add this guy. I don't think I opened him very far. I wonder what gauge this is. That's a tough one. All right. I'm excited about this marathon idea. All right. Cute. Let's put our little disco balls. That's what I'm going to call these. Next. And our little heart. That's bent. Let's get that bent piece. Wow. That's a very strong piece of metal. So look at that. Isn't that cute? To coordinate with our necklace. So we are going to put these on some French ear wires. So I will... I don't know if this is gonna be too tough to make a wrap loop or not. I might have to go old-fashioned. So that is really, it looks like 22 gauge, but boy, it feels more like, wow, 16 gauge. You know what? That's not working for me. We're going to do this a little different. There's shortcuts and then there's shortcuts. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't like it, it's not worth it. And I think wrapping that wasn't going to look right, and also very tough on the fingers. You know, sometimes you buy these, they tell you it's a certain gauge, but I don't know. I don't know how they treat the metal. But if you find that you have that, then just, you know what? Like I've said before, you do you. So I'm going to grab some 20 gauge wire and I'm going to do this. I'm going to make my own little simple loops for this one. I've been checking out pictures from the Tucson bead show. I don't know if you all follow that at all. It's something that I would really love to go to someday. And I'm seeing all my favorites out there. We've got Neil Patel out there, and Sarah James, of course, with Jesse James Beads, and Brittany Shavers. I'm sure you watch her from Turquoise Street. She was there, and Sam from Sam's Bead Shop, Sam's Bead Box. It just looked like a fun group. All right, so we're doing this over, not a big deal. I think I will just do one of these coordinating earrings just in the interest of time. Because once you've seen one, I don't think you really need to see me make the second one. I will do that off camera. So again, here's our really cute earring, and I'm gonna just make a loop, a simple loop this time. And I do save these to make little dangles and things out of wire. So for those of you that cringe because you think I'm wasting wire, I'm not, trust me. We're gonna walk this back. Hey, everybody's got their own way of doing things. There's no right or wrong. And I don't believe in wasting, and I don't. But if you like to work from the spool, good for you. So here we go. Let me grab an ear wire real quick. As again, I love the French ear wires. They're just easy to use. And honestly, once you have the necklaces made, you already have the beads pulled. So, you have the pile of beads already picked out. All right. So that is earring number 1. How cute. Let me move these over. It's very cute with this. Coordinates nicely. I love that. It echoes the things in the necklace. It's not an exact match. If you want to do an exact match, I say go for it. I like things that, coordinate but aren't necessarily matchy-matchy. And of course, you could wear these on their own with other outfits, which is nice. So that is earring number 1 to go with our Love You More. And next up, I think that we will do our really pretty pastel necklace right here. So stay tuned. I'm going to get the beads ready for that. And we will make earrings to go with that one. Okay, so earring number 2, beautiful pastels. And we've got these greens here. So let's see, we definitely want to do a couple of these guys. And then I love, love, love these. And, ooh, these are cool. They don't match exactly, but they have the colors. If you notice, you've got that green. Can you see that green flash in there? I really want to play with those, but I don't know. Do we like that? Maybe stack these guys here. And I don't think we want to put anything there. Maybe we should stack this way. Maybe we use some seed beads. Play around with some seed beads to... We'll see. Let's see. If I had another one of these little shapes, I love that. I would use those, but I only have one of them. That's the problem. And I only have one of these little guys left, so my options are a little bit limited. All right. That's okay. All right. So I think we'll do some longer head pins this time. Oh, we need some bead caps. Let's dump this out again. I might have to go digging for some if I don't have enough. Although we do have, again, I like these little sparkly guys. We have some of these saucers, but they're not bright enough, I don't think. I love those. Where were those ones with the hearts that I liked? Maybe I'll do one side with hearts. Bear with me. The wheels are turning. You don't have to have matching bead caps on one side of the bead. You could do just a one bead cap on one side. I was thinking of putting this and then this on the top of these bigger beads, which I think would be very pretty. And then maybe we'll nestle these guys to kind of pick up more of our, yeah, okay. So let's get going. Let's see here. Again, we're just gonna make one tonight. I'm gonna grab one of these coordinating seed beads, just for a little pop of color on the bottom. I do love this. I think this is like a shell of some kind. And then we'll put that bead there. And I hope y'all can't hear my stomach. It's growling. I made chili tonight and I'm smelling it. It's piping hot on the stove, smelling wonderful. I think it was 27 degrees here today. And that's chilly weather to me. So we have a big pot of chili on the stove. And I'm ready. So I think I'm going to wire wrap this one. Boy, that white wrap did not want to work. I kind of like that spiral look, though. Let's see if I can do that on the other one. That looks kind of neat, actually. It looks like I planned it. You know what? I'm going to say that I planned it. If you have something like that happen to you, and you like it, I say go for it. Sometimes you come upon something, or you create something you didn't mean, but I think that's kind of pretty with the little swirl at the top there. So there's that piece. And I think like we did last time, I'm going to take some of this 20 gauge wire and do the next component is a simple loop. You okay, Ginger? My poor baby's coughing. All right. So for the simple loop, you're going to make a P. I learned this thing from Neely Patel, and I really like it. So you make a P. And then, as he puts it, this is his words, not mine. You come in with something narrow like this, and you break the neck. So you move it back that way. And here you've got a really nice loop. And we'll shut that when we attach this. I'm just gonna, I'm kind of walking it and wiggling it so that it's shut. Kind of lost our little neck there. All right. I like it. Now, I'm going to do one of these little really pretty, it's a very tiny rondelle, but it's got a little bit of texture. I like that. And we'll put our big, beautiful crystal, and we'll put our heart bead cap. I like that. I like the little stacking action we have going. Let's do a sparkly guy. One of these. And we'll put another bead cap just at the top of that one. I think that might be a little too much. I think I like the look of that better. As much as I wanted to use that, I think this piece accomplishes the same thing. So I think it seemed a little top heavy to me. Let me know in the comments what you think. But I think we're going to stop there. Maybe we'll put a little round bead. What do we have here? What's this guy? Maybe another, just to echo the seed bead on the bottom, let's put another seed bead. Just for a tiny pop of color at the top. And we will bend this. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work with the, that seed bead might be too tiny. Let me straighten that up. Really quickly, I'm going to go through my stash and just see. I'm thinking if we could find another one of these, that would be best. I might do a little search and see if I can find one. I will be right back. Okay, so I didn't find another one, and that's fine, but I found these really pretty pink little cubes. And what I like about these is they pick up the rectangular piece. It kind of makes that rectangular piece make more sense, if you will. And I'm just going to put that guy, I like that. I think that makes it look more planned, shall we say. So we're going to do another loop. And I'm going to take my round nose pliers. Walk this guy back. Nice. Let's grab an ear wire. I love the green tones in that. I don't know where I got these. I hope I can find more. I like those a lot. It'd be cool if I could find some other colors. I think I've had those a while. And back then I didn't really label anything, so there's no telling where I got those. All right. So there is earring set number 2. And as you can see, the earrings go a bit quicker than the necklaces. Once you have the necklace made, making some coordinating earrings isn't going to be that big of a deal. Now let me make sure that I have all the coordinating pieces, because I am going to need to make the companion piece off camera. I always make one earring first, you know, and then I kind of live with it for a while, and if I want to change it, that way I haven't made 2. I mean, sometimes you change your mind. All right, so that is necklace and earring number 2. Very excited. we just have one left. And this is this really gorgeous Evil Eye pendant with the blue and the gold. So pretty. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. So let's see what we got here. We're going to push these to the side. We are going to do gold now. We've been playing around with silver. I do have some of these seed beads. We have some of these really pretty crystal bicones. I absolutely love these, but I don't know. I'm not certain I want to use them to go with this. So let's see, what else do we have here? Let me toss this for a minute. It would be cool to do some daggers. And I love these. I think that's a bead cap and a big bead. Yes, they became friends. Looks like inseparable friends. But I don't think I want to use those, so we'll put them to the side. We also have this and this. A couple of these saucers would be good. Got a few little bead caps here. Daisy beads. More saucers. I think I'm gonna pass on the dagger beads for now. Love these. And the light blue is really pretty. I think that, yeah, that bead cap's too big. I like the texture of those. Do I have another? I think we want to pick up something. I love the sparkle of these, but we also have these pearls. I think what I'm going to do, let me grab my gold head pins. Just pull a bunch of these out. Not sure how I want to put those together, but I do like the sparkle of these little bicones. So I think we'll put a bicone on the bottom. And let's see. Can't really see that. maybe we won't use these, because that is a very pretty stack. I like that. So I think I'm gonna, is that a silver? It's a silver head pin. Ay, ay, ay. Hang on. I have some that are mixed. Oh boy. It's late. Now I hope I remember how I did this. I don't remember. That's okay. When I look at the replay, I'll be like smacking myself in the forehead. Like, oh yeah, that's what I did. Mrs. Short-term memory over here. Oh. Was that what I did? I don't know that it matters. It's still pretty. Oh, I know. I know. Ooh, I'm silly. Watching this would require me to take the camera off my stand and rewatch this, and we will never get the angle right again. So we're just going to go with whatever I remember. And then my thought was to have a little round piece up here so it's got some movement. So let's do a little wire wrap of this. Sorry guys, I'm a little weary today. Been a busy day. If you liked the original version of this, by all means, you can hit replay. All right. Gonna wrap this. Kind of like that spiral look. That doesn't want to come off there. There we go. That kind of looks like a little bead cap on the top there. I don't mind that. But that's cute. We're going to put a little round bead. Let's see, I'm going to use some 20 gauge gold wire. We'll make our little pea shape. Let me close that. Just like that. We'll come in with our all right. Now we have our little loop. We will attach this. Oops. There we go. I like these little textured round, kind of frosted, not really frosted. I guess that's more of a matte gold The matte gold looks really pretty to me. I tend to gravitate towards that. I just like the way that it looks. And, you know, it's a nice departure from the shiny gold because the texture is very interesting to me. Cute. So now you have your movement. And we'll grab an ear wire. I'm about out of gold ear wires. I think I need to order some more here. Huh. Let me give these a whirl. I like the bent nose pliers. There we go. So there's our earring to go with our pretty evil eye. Nice coordinating earring. I'll make the other one off camera. So let's see here. Let me pull my pieces I'm going to need later together. Just grab a bunch of that. Okay, so the earrings go quicker. That's one nice thing and that's why I picked necklaces yesterday, because I wasn't having to work. And so the necklaces probably are the most time consuming, and it's the first thing that you're making. And once you've made that, that's going to kind of dictate your coordinating pieces. So I really like that. That's really pretty. So let's see here. So we have this necklace with these earrings. And we have this necklace with these earrings. Cute. And then this necklace. Let me slide that down with these earrings. And I will continue. We may do a part 2 tomorrow night because I think I'm running out of steam tonight. And I think I was a little more ambitious than I thought for a work week. I kind of wish I'd started this on a Friday night, to be honest, because then I could have used Saturday and Sunday. So note to self, next time we start a marathon, we're going to start it on Friday night. That way we don't have to worry about getting up early and all that good stuff. So I think tonight what my goal is going to be is I am going to do another 3 pair of earrings and make the mates for these. And then that will be 6. So we'll have 4 more. If I can, I may be able to bang out another 2 or 3 on my lunch hour. And then tomorrow night, we'll either finish up with the earrings, maybe 1 or 2, and then work on finishing these off so you can kind of see my thought process on that. So that's tomorrow night. So that's the 31st. And then the 1st, maybe we'll make some bracelets. That's Wednesday. So it looks like probably Thursday, which actually works out better for me. Before we do the Etsy shop, we're kind of talk over, I'm going to need to take photographs of the jewelry, and I like to do that in natural light. And it has been nothing but gray and cloudy here. And the window that I take my pictures my jewelry in, of course, there's no light. There's no sunlight. So I'm going to have to wait for the sun to come out so I can take pictures so I can show you how I'm going to load everything on Etsy. So we do have a few more nights. I think next year when I go to make Valentine jewelry, I will make sure that I do the marathon early in January. That way I have more time. But hey, it's a new shop for me, and I'm learning as I go. So you can learn from me, and you got to be ahead of the holidays, because you want them there for people to buy and send to people. And I know for myself, I used to complain, oh my gosh, it's still hot out and there's Halloween stuff, but now I get it, because you got to make the stuff and have it ready for whatever holiday. So be looking for Christmas stuff in July for me so I can stay on top of it between this and the day job. But thanks so much for joining me tonight. This is a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this, and I hope you are too. I hope you're getting some good eye candy and advice, and I hope it's interesting, and we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. See what happens. Again, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So slow and steady wins the race. I'm a tortoise girl. I'm not the hare. I'm the tortoise for sure. So thanks for hanging in there with me tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care of your sweet selves. I will make sure that I link Hallcraft, and there were a few others I mentioned I was going to link in the descriptions for you. And by all means, if I don't get any links out there that you need, or you're wondering where something is or where I got it, feel free to message me. And don't forget about the Facebook group, Marcie Creates. Lots of cool, fun stuff there, and you can ask me questions there as well. Okay, so see you tomorrow night.